Today's class, blood vessels. Okay. See, in blood vessels, three kinds of blood vessels are there in our body. Number one, arteries, veins and capillaries. Let us learn one by one. First, we'll go to arteries. See, artery means the blood vessel that carry blood from heart. Okay. Arteries, it's a blood vessel. Arteries are the blood vessels that carry blood from the heart to all part of the body. That carry blood from the heart to all the part of the body. All the parts of the body. Okay. So that is called as an artery. That's the first point. In the second point, artery, what about the nature of the arteries? All arteries carry oxygenated blood. See, the next point, all artery carries oxygenated blood. Oxygenated means oxygen laden blood. Okay, oxygenated blood from the heart to all other parts of our body, except, here one exception is there, except pulmonary artery. See, it's a major difference between artery and the veins. See, generally all the artery carries oxygenated blood except the pulmonary artery. Okay, the third one, the wall of artery has thick and elastic wall. Artery has thick walled. Okay, thick walled and elastic in nature. Very important for exam point of view. Why the wall of arteries have a thick wall? What is the reason? The pressure of the blood that emerges from the heart is very high. Already I told, artery means a blood vessel which carry blood from the heart to other part of the body, right? So when the blood when the blood is pumped by the heart through the artery, the pressure is so high. The pressure of the blood that emerges from the heart is very high, which help to carrying the blood to all part of the body. Okay. So the artery walls are thick to sustain high pressure of the blood. What is the key point here? The atrial walls are thick to sustain high pressure of the blood. Okay. See, there has a thick wall and elastic. The pressure of the blood. Pressure of the blood from the heart is very high. Right? Very high, which helps in carrying the blood to various parts of the body. Okay. See, the pressure of the blood from the heart is so high, very high. So, which help in carrying or pushing the blood to various parts of the body. That's why all arteries have a thick wall to sustain the thick wall. All the arteries have a thick wall to sustain the pressure. Of the blood. Okay, to sustain the pressure of the blood. That's what the wall of artery is thick in nature. Are you clear? What is the key point here? To sustain the pressure of the blood that is from the heart. That's what arteries have a thick wall. And the next point, the valves are absent in arteries. Valves are absent. Okay. Valves are absent. There is no valves in the arteries. Arteries are deep-seated. Okay. Arteries are deep-seated. What about the lumen? Lumen is narrow. Lumen of artery is narrow. So these are the features of arteries. And once again I'll explain. Arteries are the blood vessels that carry blood from heart to all part of the body. All the arteries carry only deoxygenated blood except the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery, it carries what blood? Deoxygenated blood. Okay. Then what about the wall nature? Arteries have a thick wall and elastic. Why they have a thick wall? The pressure of the blood from the heart is so high, which is helpful to carrying the blood to various parts of the body. So the thick wall, artery have a thick wall to sustain the pressure of the blood. That's what they have a thick wall. Here walls are absent, deep-sheeted, lumens are narrow. The next one is called as next blood vessels, that is called as veins. Okay, veins. It's very important for exam point of view, the blood vessel. The second one is vein. Veins. Okay. See, in the veins it carry blood from different part of the body to heart. See, it carry blood from different part to heart. Okay, to heart. That is called as veins. See, all the veins carry deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein. See, all the veins carry only what blood? Deoxygenated blood. That means impure blood. But in the case of pulmonary vein, except the pulmonary vein only carries pure blood from it carries a pure blood from lungs. Are you clear? Next one, the blood flow is low speed with low pressure. Blood flow, low speed with low pressure. Okay. In artery, it's a high pressure, right? That's what they have a thick wall. Here, the wall of the vein is thinner. Wall of the vein is thinner because here the blood flow is very slow. The speed and pressure also very slow, right? The pressure of the blood that emerges from the different part is so low. That's what the wall of the vein is thinner. Vein provides seminular valve which prevents the backward flow of blood. See, veins have valves. What is the role of valve? See, it prevents backward flow of blood. It prevent backward flow of blood. Okay. That is the role of valves. Veins have valves. What about its veins are superficially? Veins are superficial. We can see. Veins are superficial. Yes. Then the last one. The wall of vein is thin and less elastic. The lumen is wider. Thinner and elastic. See, veins carry blood from different part to heart. It carries deoxygenated blood except the pulmonary vein. Blood flow low speed at low pressure. Wall of the veins are thinner and elastic. Veins have a valve. Valve prevents the backward flow of blood. The veins are sheeted superficially. The lumen of the veins are wider. And the last one is called as third one is called as capillaries. See, what do you mean by capillaries? Very smallest blood vessel. Very smallest blood vessels from the arteries and veins, that is called as capillaries. The microscopic blood vessel. See, the third one is called as capillaries. Capillaries. See, capillaries means a microscopic vessel that carry blood from arterioles to small veins or venules. It carry blood from arterioles. Arterioles means the artery is again divided into small blood vessels, that is called as an arterioles. Arterioles, okay? Arterioles and venules. Arterioles and venules. So it carry blood from arterioles and to venules. It found in tissue organ where the metabolism is fast. Where it is found, the capillaries, it is found in tissue organ where the metabolism is high. See, the capillaries are found in tissue and organ where the metabolism is high. The capillaries can dilate or contract. They can dilate. Capillaries, they can dilate or contract. Which increases or decreases the supply of blood to various parts of the body. Why they are dilate and contract? Contract means சுருங்கிறது. Dilate means விரிகிறது, right? So what purpose they are dilate and contract? Which increases or decreases. Increases or decreases. Increases or decreases the supply of blood. Increases or decreases the supply of blood to the various parts of our body. Various parts of our body. Okay. So that's what they can dilate and contract. So due to this, they increases or decreases the supply of blood to various parts of the body. The wall are thin to facilitate exchange of food material, gases and waste between blood and the tissue. See, the walls of capillaries are thin. Walls of capillaries are thin. What is the advantages? The walls of capillaries are thin. What is the advantages? To facilitate the exchange of gases. To facilitate exchange of gases, food, transport of food material and waste material, food and waste material between blood and the tissue. Between blood and the tissue. And the tissues. Okay. So these are the features of capillaries. See, capillaries, they carry blood from arterioles to small veins, that is venules, or carry blood from arterioles to venules. It is found in tissue organ where the metabolism is high. See, why the metabolism is high, the capillaries need to provide oxygen and respiratory gases, and also it collects the waste material, right? So while the metabolic activity is high, that area is richly found with blood capillaries, because they need more amount of energy for their metabolic activities. Okay, they can dilate, the capillary can dilate and contract. See, it facilitates, increases or decreases the supply of blood to the various parts of the body. And wall of the capillaries are thin. The thin wall to facilitate the exchange of gases and food, waste material between blood and the tissue. Here they'll ask the questions about what is the difference between arteries and veins. That is very important. Arteries and veins, you'll write it. What are the different arteries and veins? Thank you.